Hey, how are you? This is Kim Evans, and I am so excited that you are here today. And I just wanted to actually get on here real quick and to share with you just some information on how to go from burnout to balance. So those of you who don't know, I'm Kim Evans. I'm the owner to Gorgeous Integrated Health and Wellness, celebrating 29 years in business, May 1st. It's been a remarkable journey. It has been I should say, school of hard knocks journey as well, but it's been an amazing ride. This is just a small snippet of what I want to share just real quickly when I was talking about the topic of how do you go from burnout to balance, and how I have in the past created six figures, and how I'm doing it again, and how I'm doing it again with grace, clarity, with ease, and a lot more dunamis power. It's amazing how when you get knocked down in life, you choose not to stay there. You choose to rise up to the challenge. And as entrepreneurs, as we know, it is very challenging because you have ebbs and flows, you have ups and downs, and things are going to happen. But more importantly, life happens, life be happening, and life happens. So I just wanted to share some real quick tidbits. I'm going to be sharing some things every single day up until the actual day in the whole month of May. And I wanted to share, let's just be real. Burnout is real. It's like stress kills. Burnout is real. And too many women wear it as a freaking badge of silence. We need to just recognize that, yeah, we are not Wonder Woman. We can't do all things at the same time. We can have a vision to want to do a lot of things, a vision to want to do a lot of things. It's okay. I ain't gonna lie. And I got my notes here because sometimes I talk a little bit too fast. We can have a vision to want to do things. And I know we got to run home. Some of you guys might be mothers and so on and so forth, and caregivers. And I know I just came out of that role, but dang, life is happening and we got to take care of ourselves. We're running a business, wives. I've been there as a wife, not anymore, but deep down, as a mother, sister, aunt, but deep down inside, we get tired. We get freaking tired. Who's here with me? Who here is with my internet was starting to mess up outside, so I came inside and I did it here. Who here is with me? We get tired. Your body wears down. You start to feel a certain way. Your joy fades. You crave balance. You want to have fun with your friends, but you can't in your family, and you have no clue sometimes how you get it back. Do you know some people? There is a thin line between insanity and sanity. Don't even sit up there and wear a badge and all because you've almost been there too. It is just a real deal. It's a real deal. We all go through it. Our millionaire friends, those that are different, they're no different. They just don't give up. They just don't cave in. The truth of burnout is a weakness. We do experience it. It is a signal. It's a message from your body and your spirit that you out of alignment. When you have burnout like that, it means you are out of alignment. You're out of alignment. You're out of integrity with your body and your spirit, and something needs to shift. And there's been numerous times that I've been on that breaking edge. Yeah, I can admit it. I've been on that breaking edge, man. I'm telling you, going through ups and downs and ebbs and flows and different types of nature. I remember El Nino. Then we had the earthquakes. Then we had the fires. Then we had fire after fire. Then fire after that. Then fire after that. And then now coming through the pandemic. And then close again. Then open again. Then close again. Then post pandemic, where we are right now. And now in the new regime of what's going on in the political power realm. Balance isn't a luxury. It's almost like it's necessary of life. It's your power source. So here it is. My pivot. There was a time that I was showing up in my business looking polished, but on the outside looking polished, but on unraveling on the inside. So I had to make a radical choice. I had to make a radical decision to begin to prioritize myself. So not just to survive, but to lead and to live fully. Okay. And that changed everything. Boom, right there. When I had that crash, 2008, and we had to close our doors, And I went and I shared a suite with another esthetician. I had to make my mind up. Do I go left or right? Do I go and work on my master's degree at an MBA, or do I go work on my master's degree, holistic health and nutrition? And God said, you're going to do the health and nutrition route. So I closed everything, closed it down, went real big, real small. Sometimes you have to go left in order to go right. That was the first pivot. I said, you know what? I got to prioritize myself. In order to do that, to take care of my own health before I go crazy, I downsized. That was the first shift. I had to adhere to a balance, and that was leading from within. First shift. So you realize rest was important to me. I realized nutrition was important to me. Nourishment was important to me, and also setting boundaries. Y'all, ladies, queens, if you don't set boundaries, you're going to lose all your hair. You're going to go crazy. You're going to nuts. You're going to go bananas. You're going to be like those monkeys, eat bananas. You're going to go crazy. It wasn't optional. It was a life choice, setting boundaries. It was essential to my business and to my business brilliance. And that's when I began to go back and to shift. That was number one. So today, start 10 minutes a day, stillness of movement, practice breathing, say no more, and make a choice of what you're going to do. Make a choice of what you want to do. That was the first pivot. The second pivot, after I decided that my health is my wealth and setting the boundaries, and then we had another catastrophe happen. That was the pandemic. And I said, oh my God, here we go, a freaking again. Had to make another major shift. And that major shift was just, I'm going to survive, and I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to move forward no matter what. I just became, this is where I'm going. I am a winner, irrespective of the circumstances and irrespective of what was going on in the environment. You just have to say yes. That was the second shift. So I continued, moved to another location, getting through the pandemic. I'm now in Lafayette. And now it's like, okay, what do? We pick up the pieces. We pick up the pieces. So then a third shift. I says, okay, now I have to retrain, regroup, realign, and rebrand. Third shift. Sometimes you got to rebrand. It's okay. And I hired a coach, and she wasn't cheap. That was my third pivot. What are you doing, womanpreneur? What are you doing to pivot? What are you doing to get out of your way so that you can move to your next level of greatness? So that's what I did. Those were major pivotal moments for me. I have more to share. I'm not going to bore you, but now the ride gets more juicy and the ride gets better because we about to do it again. And now I'm on my comeback. And so I'm excited. So in that pivot, the shift, and when I said, okay, I added business coaching, which I had been doing all along. It's just that now it became a framework, it became a system, it became formal. And I started actually coaching women and started getting results. Now, mind you, my clients are still coming in. I have clients from all walks of life and professionalism. And I was coaching them and the stuff was working. I was coaching them on their nutrition and their diet, CEOs needing to find balance, they work-life balance in their nutrition. And then I'm coaching women here that are growing their businesses. And I said, well, I got something here. This is really, really nice. And so after I started coaching with my coach, I developed my framework. And I said, this is really nice. Now I can take my years of experience and put it in a framework, put it in a strategy, and I can help other women to do the same. Don't go through the okie doke. Don't go through burnout. You don't have to lose your hair. You don't have to lose your mind. So I am so excited. So the balance begins when you start leading from within. I started leading from within. I took that feminine energy back. You know, it's like I got to balance this masculine. I mean, it served its purpose, but I got to get back into my feminine, the nourishment, the rest, setting the boundaries, you know, having strategic alignment with the divine. That's where it is. Say no more. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's the reconnection right there. It's no big, great, like what was it really what she was? Putting God first, man. Putting God first. So the invitation to you is how you rise from burnout to balance with more energy and clarity and flow. I could guide you to this. I actually created my Kim Evans Business and Wellness Accelerator membership. I'm so excited to bring to you as I'm going into my 29th business anniversary. It's all the things in one place. We're together. I'm group coaching you twice a month. Oh my God, it's so exciting. I have master trainings and courses in there. And let me tell you just a little bit. When you come in, it's fully loaded. It's self-paced. So I have about 20 courses in there that actually give you an overall. It actually weeds the gap where a lot of women, businesses that are growing their business online, in the gap. It kind of weeds that gap, but more importantly, it's the 2 monthly coaching sessions that you're getting with me. And then you have the master trainings as your support. So are you a driven womanpreneur looking to scale your business, build wealth, and prioritize your well-being in your hair? I need to prioritize my hair. You know, when we get to be about this age, it's like we need to have thickening of our hair. You know, when you start to have thinning hair, it's not a sexy look. So, are you a womanpreneur looking to scale your business, build wealth, prioritize your well being, and to have beautiful, luscious hair? Yes. And it looks sexy and feel great in the moment as you age beautifully. Yes, you do. Yes. Y'all, this is wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. My membership is for you because it's health, it's wealth, it's building legacy so that you can stay fit and look sexy in the process. Yeah, we want to look sexy. You know you do. You know you do. So as a licensed esthetician, bringing y'all almost close to 3 decades, we have that in this membership. I'm going to show you how to look stunning and amazing on camera, being a makeup artist. Oh my God, this is going to be such a wonderful opportunity. I want you to step into your power of luxuriousness, your business to just be a luxury business. It should be that way, right? So this membership actually is a monthly membership. You can actually come in per month. It's $97 a month, or it's only $9.97 for the complete year, which is a steal. So I am going to leave the link in these show notes here. I hope that you like it. And let's have a conversation and click it and join and become a Lux Annual VIP member. I'd love to see you on the other side. This is May. So we actually start our group coaching. When you come on in, actually, I'm giving you guys, I'm giving you something even extra. When you come on board and you enroll as an annual VIP member, I am throwing in a VIP day with me. We're going to have a VIP day, a group VIP day. How cool is that? And you also get called to prosper. When you come in, you're going to get that because I'm doing a special podcast series, 30-day podcast series on called to prosper. So I hope that you like this. You do not need to do more. You just need to do it differently. Successful people do what unsuccessful people don't do, and they just do it a different way. It's time to do it differently so that you can have balance. I hope you enjoy that. I didn't want to bore you, stay too long. All right, you guys, bye for now. Until my next live, Kim Jung.